time is more valuable than the money. Then you can get more money. Okay, we'll see. Yes, you can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Once it went only. So you have to use your time preciously, precious time. You have to use your precious time properly. Some myths we are able to know about the time management. You know, what is that? What is mean by time management? Time management म्हणजे काय असं आपण ज्या वेळेला म्हणतो की टाइम मॅनेजमेंट मीन्स व्हॉट वी हॅव टू स्लेव्ह ऑफ द टाइम. म्हणजे वेळेचा गुलाम असणं म्हणजे टाइम मॅनेजमेंट का? की आपण असं म्हणू यंत्रवत जीवन जगणं. यंत्रवत नाही ना, लाईक घड्याळाच्या काट्यावर जीवन जगतात लोक. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इतक्या वाजता उठायचं, इतक्या वाजता झोपायचं, हे असं ते तसं, हे माझं व्हायलाच पाहिजे, ते व्हायला पाहिजे, लाईक दॅट. नो, इट्स नॉट लाईक दॅट. Time management means what? Is nothing but a common sense. Yes, we'll see some things are coming. Yes, Hindi or English means only English you required or Hindi also? It's going on proper, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Yes.
No problem.
Yes. Time management is nothing but common sense. I do well in school, so I must be managing my time effectively. So there are different types of myths related to time management. It takes all the fun out of life. Time management. I work better under pressure. Some people are thinking that under the pressure I am able to do work properly. And some are very much what we have to say hardly they are doing, but some are required the pressure. No matter what I do, I won't have enough time. You know. So many people are using this word from morning to night. I am not enough time to do these things. I am not having time to do exercise. So for that today we are going to learn more about the time management. The truth, some truths are there about the time management. What is there? If you will do the proper time management, if we are able to do the proper time management, it's very good to increase the, it's help to increase the productivity means we are able to do some innovations, some work on proper time, all duties responsibilities we are able to follow these things. So productive work we are able to do, we are give the time for hobbies, for interest, for the study, for the society, for the parents, for the relatives, whatever is there. And if you are able to do the proper time management, it's reduce the stress. Obviously, we, before time we will complete the task, complete the study, you are able to achieve the goals, the obviously stress will not increase. So it's a truth, you have to do the time management. For that, because of that you will able to reduce the stress, improve the self esteem. Self esteem means in short we have to say self respect. We have to do the self respect. And if you will be do the self respect, your self esteem will be increased. And if you will do the time management, your self esteem will be increased. That will, your confidence will be increased. It's the next point is that your confidence will increase, obviously your self esteem will be increase. Helps achieve balance in life. Balance, when the balance is going to happen, when you are going to the justice to each and everything, as a student, as a brother, as a sister, as a parent, whatever the role you are presenting, as a society member, according that you are giving justice to each role and responsibility, then the balance will be there in the life. Sometimes means maybe many times the priorities are different, but we have to do the balance in our life. If we do the proper time management, the balance will be there. Then help you reach to your goals as you already selected your path. The short term goals and the long term goals are there. The two types of goals are there. Short terms means the we are achieving the long term goals step by step. That steps are we are calling the short term goals. Whatever you want to become a different means officers or whatever MPSC UPSC exam you want to crack, like that, these are the long term goals. For that you have to achieving one short goals, and it's help to reach your proper or destination. We'll see. There are 168 hours in a week. And in a week, 168 hours. And how we are using. Just many things are there in our life. Some things are very much urgent and some are not urgent. So what to do? How to manage the time? How to do the time management? Some things are urgent and important, that you have to do it now. That you have to do it now. Some things are not urgent and not important, but you have to do the plan to do it. Some things are urgent but not important, so what we have to do, we have to reject. For example, travel request from others. It's request from your friends, from relatives, from your cousins. Apparent emergencies, it's not knocking on our doors. Interruptions and distractions. Then scrutinize and probe demands, help or originators to reassess. Wherever possible, rejects and avoid this task. So we should decide which is urgent and which is not urgent for me, which I have to do it or which I have to not do it or plan to do it. The resist what we have to, which is not that much urgent, but we can do. I can plan to do these things: comfort, activities, computer games, net surfing, this chat, that chat. These things you just plan. Chat, gossips, text, social communications, daydreamings, है ना, doodling over long breaks, unnecessary adjusting equipments. These things you just try to plan when and where and how you have to do it. You are having 168 hours in a week. Then step 2, managing your time. How to manage our time? First and most important thing is that you have to set the goals. Try to achieve your goals. Set reasonable expectations. Set goals means without goal there is no direction for our for our life. I know one of the river is flowing from one direction to another direction, and one of the log, the piece of wood I kept or I throw in the river, the log of wood will what we have to say, swim means will drive here and there without any direction. Like that in our life, if we not set the goals, our life is without direction. So we have to set the proper goals. I have to achieve that. I have to achieve this within this time, within this particular period. This should be there. It's important. Set reasonable expectations and remember that no one is perfect. And no one, not a single person is perfect. Each and everyone is having the limitation. Each person is having the limitation. No one is perfect. Expectations, reasonable expectations. You just know your, it's try to know the abilities and capabilities of yourself. According that, you have to keep the expectations from yourself also. You just try to know the abilities, whatever the capabilities you have. Then make a proper schedule, the weekly schedule, the we'll see the forward, the weekly schedule, monthly schedule, yearly schedule. That according that you have to manage your things and try to complete that task in with particular time. Revisit and revise your plan. You just write on diary or notes, make a notes in a mobile and just revisit and revise. Keep a remember, क्या बोलते हैं उसे, just it will be remember you that what you wants to do and what is remaining to do. So these are the steps. Then we'll see where to start. Set goals. What is important, make your goals specific and concrete. Don't be vague. Your goal should be specific. You should not what we have to say, many different options you will be keep now, then you will make yourself more confused. And instead of that, a specific goal should be specific. Smart technique we are going to see, that time I will explain this. Set both long terms and short term goals and ones to support them. Set a deadline, very much important, that time bound deadline should be there within a month, within a 2 year, within a 3 year, whatever the deadline should be there. Without deadline it's very difficult to achieve the goal. Integrate your goals with school, personal, and career. Then realize that goals change, but know which goal to stick to. These different types where I have to start, where I have to, what we have to say, how to achieve, and then we'll see the priorities. There is the importance of priorities in our life. Priorities, no. As a mother, different priorities are there. As a father, different priorities are there. As a friend, different priorities. As a student, your priorities are different. Nowadays, as a student, you are very much focus on the study. You are very much what you say, focus on your career, entrance, whatever the exams are there. Priorities are there. Nowadays, why, what is my priority? To focus on my study and on my career and job. So the rest of the things I have to give little importance to them. So what is important and what is not, that you have to try to understand, and according that you have to behave. Set your priorities. What order do things need to be done, and which is important, then which is less, like that, the sequence you just make it. Just take a screenshot if you want, then we'll see the smart technique of goal. Yes means specific, M means measurable, A means attainable, R means relevant, and the timed, or we have to say it should be time bound. Goal should be what we have to say, time bound. Goal should be specific. गोल कैसे होना चाहिए अपना स्पेसिफिक होना चाहिए, प्रिसाइज स्टेटमेंट ऑफ व्हाट नीड्स टू बी accomplished exactly. What are you going to do, what you want to achieve, it should be specific, it should be specific. How much, when, and how often, like that the question you ask yourselves, and according that you behave or try to achieve. It should be measurable, like that. It's required, like that we are giving the exams, we are knowing our marks, like that. Your goal should be measurable. You should know the concrete ideas and criteria for gain the progress. Helps you manage and evaluate your goals. It's important that your goal should be measurable. Then attainable. About, you should know about the abilities. If you are average, below average, high, above average, or you are superior, according that you have to keep the goal. That means you have to make, you have to know about yourself more. You have to know about your abilities. What abilities I have, this is possible for me, is it possible for me, is it attainable for me? Yes, then you can take a risk. If not, then you just change the way, change the direction, set another goal, like this way. Just do the study. It's easy or it's hard to me, it's irrelevant hai or irrelevant hai. Sometimes no, parents are keeping more expectations from us, it should be relevant. Personalization of your goal supports your interest, values, needs, and talents. Then time, it should be time bound. कैसे होना चाहिए, it should be time bound. Limitation, limit should be there, deadline should be there to complete or to achieve your goals. Here one of the YouTube videos link is there, but we'll have very less time, and I want to finish this topic, so I'm not showing you that video. We'll see that. Make a schedule. How to make the schedules? Just semester wise calendar you have to make, है ना? Then different types, organize your time. How to organize, set realistic goal, 24 hours in a day. How to use the 24 hours in a day? Just think, are you giving the time for exercise, for hobbies, for the college, for the lectures, for the knowledge, for the self study, for the society? As a part of society member, you are giving the time for the society. You are making yourself updates, current awareness you are having. Just organize your time. These things are possible. Is it possible for me? Ask the question to yourself. Yes, is it possible for, everything is possible for me. Take positive self talk, positive suggestion. This is possible for me, but needs to do the proper organization. If you will do the proper organization, then it will be easy. Otherwise everything is difficult. If you are having wish, then you will get the way. If you are not having wish, you will see that everywhere it's darkness and no ways and no means. So wish, you have to keep the hope, wish, optimist. Calendars, see different perspectives we are using for the days. The list you have to do, the list you have to make the list to do the things. Yearly calendar you can prepare. You can prepare the monthly calendar. You can prepare the weekly calendar. Try it and evaluate your plan. Just tick, do the tick, I did. Appreciate your work, appreciate. Just give the appreciation towards rewards. Give the rewards should not like things and like that. Just word rewards. Shabas, like that you have to give appreciation words. Shabda sumananni स्वतःच appreciation करायचं. It's not like that you have to purchase something and give to reward yourself. It's not like that. Do the evaluation. If you able to do the proper time management, just appreciate yourself, because of the appreciation we are getting the motivation to do the task. Then just evaluate your plan. How are you actually using your time? That same point I already explained. That yes, the main important point I want to tell you was the procrastination an issue. Procrastination means postponing the work, not doing on time. It's postponing and delay. We are doing the delay to complete the task. So here the one quote I mentioned, no, it's not mine. Procrastination is the foundation of all disasters. Tomorrow and yesterday will never come. Tomorrow and yesterday will never come. So उद्या आणि काल कधीच परत येत नसतो. So you don't do the delay of the particular task. The different forms of the procrastination, ignoring the task, hoping it will go, कोणीतरी करेल, why I have to do, someone will do, I will see, I will wait, I will perform. It means different types of what we have to say, forms of there of procrastination. But we should not do this type of things. If you want to achieve the goals, if you want to do the proper development of yourself, growth of yourself, then you should avoid this procrastination. How to overcome of procrastination? How to overcome? Just do the organization, schedule, plan, and it's only on the paper, then useless. You just try to apply in your lifestyle, Jivan Shaili. You just change the lifestyle. Lifestyle is also one of the important part of the stress management. You have to change your lifestyle. Lifestyle बदलली पाहिजे, त्यामुळे stress कमी होईल and you are able to manage your time also and the set or achieve your goal also. Then divide a big job into a smaller ones. You know, big jobs you have to make a part segments. For example, we have to see the segments, and according that you have to just make the segments and do the jobs. Reward yourself. I already explained that you have to give the reward yourself if you are going to complete or you done. Tell your friends and roommates to remind you about the priorities and deadlines, time bound, whatever is there, and learn to say no. Do not waste the time. Try to say the no. How to tackle with the time wasters? Many are there. You yourself, sometimes our thoughts are also are wasting our time. Sometimes our friends are also wasting our time because of the society member. We are wasting our time because of the family member. We are wasting our time. So for that, what you have to do? You have to learn to say no. Just keep the priorities in front of you and try to say the no. It's not the right what we have to say, it's not the right time to do this task, so I will, please give me chance, I will do later or something else. So just try to uh, say the no. The part of the discipline and the self discipline is very much important in our life. Discipline is always by force and self discipline is always by heart. So you just follow the part of self discipline, and you have to do the keep the priorities, achieve the goals, discipline, exercise, study habits, time management, whatever is there, everything should be come by heart, not by force. The lack of self discipline is there, then you are able to waste your time. Instead of that, you have to follow the self discipline in your life. How to say the no to others? It's very difficult to say the no others. You want to watch the movie, but today your study work is pending. You have to say the no to your friends. Why? Because now in a present condition, my priorities are different. So I have to give the importance to my priorities. For that, I have to say no. Which is important for me, that I have to choose. Which is distracting me from my goal, that I have to avoid. These things we have to learn in our life, and we have to learn about the priorities, time, and then we it's possible to achieve the goals. And here what I would like to say, that time is non-refundable. Use it with intention. Once it went, it will never come again. So it's a non-refundable. Then only we'll get the success. Then only we'll get the success. By it's said by the Abdul Kalam. Yes, for success, the means long form is given like that. See your goal. Yes, sorry. You understand the obstacles. See, create a positive mental picture, visual, positive visualization. I already insisted you. Clear your mind of self doubt. Embrace the challenge. E means embrace the challenge. Yes, stay on track and show the world you can do it. You can do it. It's possible for me. So time management, the part of the time management is same like that. Given the example of the pole. If you hold the pole and if you say that the pole is not leaving me, it's not good. The pole is able to leave you, but you are not leaving. The bad habits, the bad things, the bad means whatever is there, self discipline is not there. So you leave these things and you try to acquire the self discipline. You just try to leave the pole and just try to acquire these things and try to apply these things in your life. Then only you will get the success in your life. Then you are able to manage the stress, then you are able to manage the time, and then only possible to achieve your goal. So here I am concluding my topic. So thank you once again, and if you have any questions, doubts, queries, you just most welcome, you can